Storm shoots 4, also known as globulus. Just wondering if there's any noise in the background. It's probably my wife cooking, which is fine. Yes, she's making brownies from scratch. So if y'all want to come over, get my address and we'll set up a date. Anyway, excuse me. This is a 1 versus 1. It's me against Charlie again. We seem to have a lot of battles here. We're generally on at the same time in the evening. So anyway, this time it's an Eastern faction army. I play as Parthia. Charlie plays as Armenia. Run down on my army real fast. I have 4 Eastern infantry. I have 6 regular archers. I have 2 horse archers. 2 cataphracts camels, and I have 4 cataphracts. We're going to look at Charlie's army real fast. He's got 5 Armenian heavy spearmen. He also has 6 archers. He brought a cataphract archer, which I used to do that, but then someone told me I shouldn't, and actually, since I haven't been bringing them, I've actually won almost every fight I've played as Parthia or Armenia. But anyway, he also brought a regular horse archer, and he has 4 cataphracts. So let's get this going, guys, shall we? This is really a pretty solid fight for both of us here. Now, it's kind of horse archer on horse archer here to begin with. So, I think both of us had the same idea. We just, kind of went for it, seeing what was going to happen with it. Now, I was concerned about his archers, though, during this, because I saw they were gold, where mine are only gold-silver. So he would have been able to just pick my archers apart. But, we'll kind of just go with it and see how it works. A little bit of a skirmish fight here. I kind of have my archers mixed in with my infantry here to give them a little bit of cover, because they're not as upgraded as defensively as Charlie's archers here. What I'm really looking forward to, as far as a cav battle or anything like that, I've got him outnumbered in total cav, but generally what I want to do is try to draw his cataphracts into a fight with mine and use my camels to scare his horses and rout his units. So we'll see how that works. He's probably just going to play defense here because of these camels. There's really not much he can do as far as going on the attack. Well, that, and he's also outnumbered with cav in general. But it's kind of hard to set up a good attack if you're outnumbered with by enemy cav. Now here he tried hard charging his horse archers to take out some of my archers, but I caught him with my Eastern infantry here, take out a few of his horse archers, and then there's still my horse archers over here, so I'm firing on his. So his cataphracts are over here taking a little bit of damage from my horse archers. I basically got my archers firing on his archers, and as you can tell, I'm doing a pretty decent job considering. But I'm only concentrating on 2 units here. Like I said, because he has such a he has a defensive advantage with his archers. I didn't want to, like 2 units per, make it to where it's. I have 2 units firing on 1. I didn't want to do that, so I went ahead and put 3 units firing on 1 on either side. So I was happily content here to skirmish, but I think he's getting tired of the skirmish battle. Now my Eastern infantry, they won't stand a chance against his pikes. I'm not even gonna, best thing these Eastern infantry can do, what I call this. Parthia, it's my experience. I mean, there's been a few games where I have just brought cavalry and, had slingers and archers. But generally, you want to bring something to cover those. You can't do it with cav, especially if somebody charges their infantry. It's kind of difficult to do because their infantry, a lot of times, are going to be pikes, and you can't defend your skirmish units with your cav really well if they're going to bring infantry and cav at you. So But anyway, since I do outnumber him, I go ahead and I keep my general unit here, close to the front. And I swing my the rest of my army around. Now, for some reason, I brought my archers along. I think I just misclicked is what the problem was. But here I try to engage. Now this is what I'm talking about. I always bring some kind of infantry along, even with Parthia, just to tie these, possibly try these Eastern spearmen down. I don't want to, I was looking to attack, but it didn't quite work out the way I had planned. He brought that heavy spearman over, so I really couldn't launch my attack on his cav. Not the way I wanted to. But here he comes in. He almost catches me, but I believe my camels are going to make the difference here. He's even got a spearman unit in there as well. But here I've got my archers firing at the backs of his cataphracts. And I've routed one. But yeah, my main concern was his infantry. As far as everything went, this is really a good battle. I was surprised I'm doing it as well as I did here against this cav. He tries to pull his cav out, intermingling with these infantry here. I eventually do get pulled out here. As soon as he pulls out, I don't want to just fight these spearmen. But yeah, like I was trying to say though, playing as Parthia, I always try to bring some kind of infantry along, just as I call it a pinning force, just to keep the enemy infantry occupied long enough to where that was terrible by me, but just to keep enemy infantry occupied long enough to where I can get behind and pull off some possible hammer and anvil strikes, or whatever the occasion calls for. I'll just leave it at that.
Now attack and break the will of his followers.
Now here, because I have virtually no infantry left, I got some that have come back from routing, but they're really not going to make a huge difference in this. So most of my tactics are all going to be hit and run, and that's really what I excel at. I tried to catch him off guard here. I thought I did at first, but I see he got his pikes down, and he tried to bring these pikes in to reinforce, and I go ahead and hit them from behind as well. This is a really close battle between me and Charlie, though. In the meantime, I've still got my archers firing. Now, I do get some Eastern infantry back, like I said, and I'm chasing down his. I think I chased down his archers with him. I think I do end up chasing one of his.
Victory is yours.
Yeah, but I was going to chase down one of these spearmen with it. One of my Eastern infantry, but ended up not having to. If you look at this, really a close battle between me and Charlie. The only thing I would say is, like I said, with an infantry screen as Parthia, that's always helpful, especially in scored battles. I know a lot of people during scored fights, they'll tend to just bring a cavalry-based army with a few skirmishers, and a lot of times that's hard to defend. Even on skirmish mode with your skirmishers, if you get somebody in there with enough skill, with no infantry, they can hammer all your skirmishers, because they'll keep their infantry close enough to where they can do some serious damage on your cavalry, and you just can't risk that. So, but that's in scored battles. Anyway, the casualties inflicted, my infantry did almost nothing. Most of the damage I inflicted was because of my cataphracts. Even my archers got in on a few of them. I would imagine this was the archer unit that was firing at the backs of his cataphracts. But anyway, good game to Charlie here. I'll have another Charlie game probably within the next couple of days to post. But I don't want to spoil the ending of that one, so I won't tell you what happens. But anyway, everybody always remember, please, play with honor and bleed your enemies.